Okay, so we're gonna try this foil I got from Sheen or Shein, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. And we're gonna try this nail glue. It's well, it's not nail glue, it's nail foil glue, but I have not been successful with this glue, and I have not been successful with foil yet. So we're gonna try this foil with this glue. If it doesn't work, again, I'm gonna try it a couple different ways even, but if it still doesn't work, then I'm going to purchase a different foil glue and different foils if that glue don't work, and then I'm just going to give up. So I'm determined because I see this work all the time. I see people use the foils and it be a complete success. So I'm like super determined to figure this out, why they're successful and I'm not. So you can learn with me. So we're going to, I didn't put a base coat on this now, and I always have in the past. I put the base coat and then I put this glue stuff, and I've tried like curing it for 30 seconds, curing it for 2 minutes. I've tried like giving it a little time afterwards, but there's so many different tips that I have not tried them all. Like I've also heard to take the foil and clean the back of the foil with rubbing alcohol first. I haven't tried that yet either, so maybe we'll like try all the above. But we will start with like the most basic. So I did no base coat. I put this on and I'm gonna cure it for 1 minute. And go. Maybe I should like wipe half of this. Like maybe I should cut it in half. Or cut another piece. No, we'll just wait. I was gonna say we should like wipe it with alcohol, but I'll wait on that and see. And Shein sells this as a sticker. So if you go on there and try to buy it, it is labeled a sticker. It's definitely not. It's definitely nail foil. But we're at 30 seconds, so I'm gonna pause and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's been 1 minute. Some people say like you should let it dry or whatever. I don't even know if I should do that or not. So let's just do half of this now immediately. And then we'll come back and do the other half next. But I can tell like I didn't line that up very well. So that's going to be an issue. But we're still just going to use this little handy dandy tool. It actually seems like it's sticking way better already than I've ever had it do. And I don't know if it's because I didn't use the base coat or if it's this foil, because I've used this glue before and I've not been successful. So it either has to be that I didn't use a base coat. I thought that was going to happen. I should like have more putty because these nails are super long. Dang. At least you get to see all my epic fails while doing fingernails, because this is definitely one of the issues. So we're going to try to stick this on now with more putty. So you can use your fingers. You can use that tool I was just using to do this. They say, like, doesn't matter. But we're going to... Oh, it looks like it's working. But before I rip it all the way off, I'm going to like try to push the spots that I can see are not coming. So that was a spot that wasn't coming, and over here was a spot that wasn't trying to come up. Let's see if that worked. Oh, no. Let's squeeze it. And try to like rip fast. Maybe. I don't know. But that's what's happened so far. I'm going to try to pick this up. This nail is not cooperating. It's so long. Yikes. Okay, let's go ahead. It's been a little longer. Let's try to do this part. That way I can touch the whole fingernail too. And we're just going to push it back down on the stand really good first. Okay, so we're going to rub this all the way in. I think that this is at least a neat enough pattern that even if I don't have complete success with it sticking, I can go back over it and make it stick in those spots, hopefully, and it won't, like, mess up the design. Okay. Oh, yeah. So see, like, I'm just going to do that. And the spots that it didn't stick, I'm just going to keep doing that and see if it'll pick it up. And it seems to be picking it up for the most part. I almost think that the spots that it didn't stick kind of like make it more unique anyway. So, especially with this marble design. And this marble design on Shein, like, looked so much shinier and brighter, and, like, the gold looked more gold than it does in real life. But that's okay. We're going to add some gold flakes to it. Actually, like, I wonder if I should add a base coat at this point over top of this. And add my foil on it and then top coat it. See, I'm not sure. Like, sometimes it's just trial and error. Like, doing these nails on these stands are a pain. I don't typically do nails this long because everybody always wants to buy the short press-ons. But I just wanted to try some, like, new artwork stuff. I'm going to try to do, like, French tips with polish and the smile tool. If you guys know what that tool is, I'll show you. It's this thingy. And they always, like, cut acrylic with it. But on the instructions, its purpose is showing to use, like, polish. So I'm going to try it with polish. It comes with, like, a bunch of different sizes. So yeah, if you want to see that, I am going to do that here soon too. So that actually looks really kind of cool. I hope this is focusing. That's like one of my worst battles on recording myself. So I actually think that leaving the base coat off was the success. Maybe we should try another one. Like, I'm not done with this now. We'll come back to it. Yeah, we'll come back to that. But let's try another now with a different foil that I already have and see if it's the foil making the difference or if it's because I didn't base coat it. Because never did nobody tell me not to base coat it in all the videos that I got help from. So I might have just figured something out on why so many people are unsuccessful with this. Because, yeah, I'm not the only one. I hear a lot of people, and there's a lot of videos on how to make it work. So I know people struggle with it. So there we are, glue on, 60 seconds again. Let me find a different foil. I hate to make my videos so long because I don't want you guys to get bored, because I'm like really bad to fast forward through videos because I get bored easily. But this is a really cool foil. I've tried to use it before unsuccessfully, so I definitely know that it's a hard one. We're going to try it with this method. I'm excited to see what it will do. Super excited. I really hope that all along I was just messing up because of the base coat. And yeah, let's see here. Is this even long enough for this nail? Just barely. Just barely. Maybe I should go the other way. Maybe that'd be better. Yeah, let's go this way. Let's try to do it on the top and then down the sides. I'm going to start pushing down back here where the putty is so that my nail doesn't fall off this time. But at least I did the whole nail so I can touch it. I can feel like the fingernail's not on there very well, so I'm like scared to push too hard. Maybe we'll use this tool. I really like this design. The nail just is not staying on well. they have like these one different stands, and if I start doing much long press on nails, I think I'm gonna have to invest in the different stands. They're like plastic instead of instead of like doing this method, they are like plastic and they have like a long little ledge. And I'm wondering if that's not how the ladies that do the long press-ons do it. I'm gonna reach out maybe in a nail group and see if I'm right on that. Uh-oh, it must have been the foil. Like, look at that. It is not coming off at all, so it's the foil. It has to be the foil. So foil makes a huge difference. How nice is that to know? And here I was about to go buy a whole nother bottle of foil glue. Look, it didn't work. Wow. And yeah, I was seriously going to go buy another thing of foil, or the glue, the foil glue. And I have 2 bottles of this stuff because it was affordable. So I went with this and I thought it didn't work. So let's use like the scrap piece that I was just using over top of like how much that didn't work. And let's see if it works again, because it sure worked a minute ago. So Shein may be my new go-to place for buying foils. I only bought one, unfortunately, because I have so many foils that haven't worked already. Oh, we're just gonna lay this little stand down. I can even fill this foil differently. Like, I can fill it sticking different than that one did and other foils I've tried in the past. So yeah, the foil is definitely, I think, the key. I'm super excited to have some successful foils. Oh my goodness, I've been practicing these like off and on for months, so y'all just don't know. Hopefully this works. Not as good as the first time. What went different? Maybe it's just because I've already kind of like used this foil. At least you guys like learn with me, because like it's definitely a learning experience. It really stinks. Like, see, I definitely have to use more putty for these long fingernails to get it to grab a hold and hold on better. Doing this method, it probably won't be no issue. I probably have not noticed it before because I was like not having to push on the nails. I was just polishing them or whatever. But to push on them like this, you definitely need a different stand, a different method. Well, this is unique. It's not exactly what I was going for, of course. But it's nice. It's not bad. Okay, so we have that now, and we have this now, which isn't, they're not too totally different, but kind of. Anyway, we're gonna do one more to make sure I'm right. That it was the foil. I mean, I'm like, should I put a base coat on here? But I don't know that I even need to. Almost like maybe a waste of step. I did not buff these nails either. I cleaned them with 91% rubbing alcohol, and that was all I did. And then I found out that if you had decent quality press-ons, you don't have to buff them. You just clean them with rubbing alcohol to get any debris and oils off of them, and you can start putting your base coat on. This is my first time ever skipping a base coat because I am a firm believer in the base coat. But so 60 seconds again, and we're going to do it just like we did the first one. I should have checked the putty and made sure I had enough under it. You'd think I would learn, but I didn't again. We're going to cut off a piece of this. It's the only thing I hate, like, this looks kind of boring, but that looks really pretty, so I just don't want to use this, and I want to go down there and use that, like, prettier stuff, but then I feel like I'm wasting all that, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to pause you guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, been 60 seconds, so we're going to put this right down. I almost want to go like diagonal because I like that design the best. But then I'm afraid I'm going to mess up and not be able to cover the nail enough. Oh well, we're going to try it. Here goes. You can like see this foil literally sticking. And I've never had foils do that. Like I've never seen foils do that before. So that is definitely a good sign. And I bought different foils like from different companies. It's not like I didn't try different foils already, because I did. But yeah, this is my first time from Shein, and I hope that when I order more that they're all the same like material and the same quality, and I don't end up with more wasted foil. But yeah, like you can see that sticking like completely different, where it's starting to lift already, where it's taking a hold to the fingernail. I like try this little tool, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not in control of, I can't feel what I'm doing as well as I can with my finger, and then I'm forcing it down too hard on the stand. So yeah. And then I don't know like if I should like rip fast or rip slow. But when I rip slow, I can at least see where it's not sticking. Ah, what a nightmare. Because my nail keeps trying to come off the stand. Maybe at this point I should just hold the fingernail itself, so I can really rub it. Like, I'm seriously not even using the stand at this point. Like, wow. Okay. Haha, that's funny. Welcome to me and how I get my nails to look amazing. A whole lot of nightmares. But let me do the nightmares for you guys, and you guys see like what not to do. Okay, so now we have all this putty all over it. I'm looking at it from this angle though. I can kind of see like where it's stuck to the nail and where it hasn't. So I don't know if I should like rub that in more and if that's gonna make it stick or not. We're gonna try it right there because that part was not stuck, and see if that did it. If like rubbing actually made a difference. So at this point we're just going to peel it off, and then we're going to do this method. Now I'm touching the nail, so it's sticky, and I'm getting the sticky instead of the stuff. So we'll try to hold the nail like this and try. It seems like if I do this pull stick method, like it sticks to the nail better. So maybe when I have it on the entire nail, I should rip it off instead of baby stepping it off, because why does that work when I'm holding it? Like that would make sense, right? That if I just rip it off instead of taking it off slowly, because that works when I rip the nail away. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, like it actually works better than if I just push it down, like if I'm rip and stick. But I think I have like all the stickiness that's left because I've like touched this nail with my bare fingers too much. Let's find another stand with more putty. Some little girls were over playing with my nail stands the other day, so like my putty's definitely a wreck. But here we are with 3 of them, all different. But we're going to add some foil to them, some gold foil flakes. So that's going to be cool. I'm going to pause you again, and I will be back. Okay, so I'm back, and I added some stuff to the table. Some base gel beetles. I love beetles. And top coat. And some gold flakes. I got this on Amazon. It came with like 3 containers of a rose gold, a gold, and then silver. And they are stuffed to the max. Like the best buy ever. I'm new to the YouTube thing, but if anybody wants to know, if you send me a comment, I will definitely look up the link for you and get you the link. I don't know how to like add the links and all this because I'm new to making videos. But I also have been playing with foils for a little while. I love foil flakes. And when I started, I would like use tweezers and try to pull them apart to give myself like the size I wanted. I tried like different ways of pulling them apart. And at this point, flying away foil. I caught it. At this point, you want to see the best way to tear your foils to get them the size you want. I also bought these little teeny tiny scissors on Amazon because they are like so sharp and I needed them. I have a window open so my foil's trying to blow away. Not cool. Anyway, this is what I found to be the best method for pulling my foils apart, is to just cut them. Like, I was so over trying to tear them apart, so I literally just cut them. Like, any way that I can, I just cut them until I get them to the sizes that I want. You definitely don't want your like foils to like fold a lot or to layer up, because they'll go on the nail and then be that much harder to like encapsulate or whatever. I don't always encapsulate like with a builder gel. I use builder gel in a bottle a lot, but I have learned, oh my goodness, I've been drinking too much coffee. I have learned that sometimes it will shrink your fingernail. So like if I have a precise size for somebody and I use builder gel in a bottle to encapsulate with, their nail will be too small. So yeah, I learned that the hard way too. But there is like top coats that are super thick, and I swear just as thick as builder gel, and they don't tend to shrink the nail as bad. So sometimes, like if it's something just like foils, I mean, I have some stuff I put in the nails that's just too big to use top gel or top coat to encapsulate with, but like these foils will lay down so flat that I will just use them to, or I'll just use top coat to encapsulate it. I'll just use like 2 coats or whatever. It's really hard to concentrate to talk and concentrate at the same time. I know a lot of people make YouTube videos and they do voiceovers, but that feels so weird to me. I don't know. Maybe eventually I will. We'll see. The other day I had posted like a video. It was like short and sweet and to the point. Maybe not the best, but none of my videos are the best yet because I'm learning how to do them. And anyway, I had got like 1,200 views and I was super thrilled. It happened very quickly. And I got like 53 likes, and then the next morning I woke up and I still had the 1,200 views, but my likes went down to 43. So I lost like 10 likes overnight, and I don't know how or why that happened. Like, did YouTube take my likes? Did 10 people go back and unlike their video? Like, what happened? I am so not used to painting this long of a fingernail. When I'm painting shorter nails, I know exactly how much polish I need on my brush to even cover the entire nail. Like, I've just done it so much, but this long of a nail is like definitely got some different, it's definitely a different experience. Okay, so this is just the base coat, and I painted that on there. Like, you can see it like bubbling and doing weird stuff. I don't know, like, see, maybe this is a bad idea to put the base coat on top of the foil and the glue. I don't know. We've already done it, so it doesn't matter. Now what we're going to do is come in with the tweezers. Oopsie, I can't even breathe on. I'm trying to decide, like, do I want to go over the spots that are clear? Or do we like the spots that are clear as like an added in thing? I think we're going to not go over the spots that are clear. And we're like not even trying to touch our tweezers to the base coat. We are literally just trying to like make the foil fall where it falls. Like a messy, I feel like I can't even breathe when I'm on here, y'all. Like, I'm trying to talk and like hold my breath at the same time because it feels weird. Like, y'all can hear me breathing. So, deep breath because I've been holding my breath. Like, how weird is that? I don't know. I'll get used to this recording stuff. Sometimes, like, I try this thing. See, it, like, definitely picks up the foils. That was not what I meant to do, but since we already got that going on, but yeah, like, sometimes you can use this thing and get the foil to pick up all right, and sometimes it'll stick too much and not come off very easily, but right now it's working out, so you guys will just have to try and see what works best for you, because sometimes I just go back and forth, like, with every method. Like, there's no method to my madness. Is that how they say it? So I like this, and I don't know, like, I should probably stop there because I'm already happy with it. But my name is Extra Nails by Jessie because I am so extra. Like, I can't just leave stuff well enough. That's probably like every aspect of my whole life, like relationships and all. Okay, so if you noticed, I did not cure the base coat. So I'm actually going in now and I am trying to like lay this foil down. I should probably use saran wrap to do this, but it's just foils, so typically if you push on them, they'll lay pretty smooth. If it was like thicker stuff, I would definitely use saran wrap over the nail to get it to lay flat. And then that makes your encapsulating stuff way easier as well. Okay, so let's look. I kind of am turning like to see if there's any that's raised. Like that piece is super raised. So we're going to make sure that's laid flat. And I'm just turning it different directions to see if any of the foils, like here's another one that's kind of laying. So we're going to try to flatten that a little bit. And make sure they're as flat as we can get them. And then I'm just going to kind of look around at it and make sure I'm happy with the design. Make sure no foil's sticking over the edge. And I think that that is absolutely gorgeous, like gorgeous. And if I sit here and keep staring at it, I'm going to want to add more foil, which I do already. See, like I have issues. You know, but like you start looking and then you're like, well, it could use a little more here, a little more there. Like it just needed a little something right there. Like that was it. Okay, so, and then I feel like I could add a little more to like this side and like right through here. But at some point you just have to stop. Like you just cannot keep looking and adding. Like I do this all the time. So, okay, we're stopping. We are not putting any more. We're going to cure this. So we're going to cure it for 60 seconds and I'm pausing. Okay, unpause. So I'm taking it out of the light. And let's see, there we go. This is very cute. I was almost wondering if I should add like a base, or I mean glitter or not. But I don't think so. I think this is enough. So here's another trick I just recently started doing. I don't know if it's a trick or I don't know. But anyway, I started using base coat twice when I am encapsulating. I started like, I have something all over my hands, always nail stuff. Because I've been doing press-ons for about 4 months, I think. And I realized that I always have a ton of base coat. Like, I buy like my base coat and top coats together a lot of times because it's cheaper that way. And I'm realizing I typically have a ton of base coat left. And like, I'm always running out of top coat. So I felt that if I can use my base coat a couple times for something, and like for instance with this, it's just helping my encapsulation and I won't have to use near as much top coat to do that. So now we're going to cure 60 seconds again, and I will pause you. Okay, 60 seconds is up. We have done 2 base coats over that. Now this is the top gel. This is what I meant about how thick it is. You see, it's not just like falling off there. It is thick. Not as thick as builder gel, but it's thick. See? And so we're just going to go right down over this. Something I've kind of learned on polishing like the press-ons. So I just put that all over, and then I kind of go back over the outside edge to get the bulk off. You can even do like this method where you run your finger down the side, but I'm not a big fan of it, but it works. We're going to cure that again, 60 seconds, and then we'll go back in with the top coat again. Pop. Okay, so we're down to 4 seconds, and here we go. So you can see how good this is starting to look. Like, getting it encapsulated, it is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I wish I could function wearing this length. There's a lot I could do, but doing nails, it would definitely get on my nerves. I would wear these, though, like, out if I actually went out. Or if I ever do go out, I would wear these for, like, a one-night thing. So we're just going back over and doing that again. Same thing we already did. I know it'll take at least 2 coats, but maybe even a 3rd coat, because we don't want to fill the foils. Some people are like picky about that. So yeah, sometimes I even like will hang the nail upside down for just a couple seconds to make sure that I don't get that bulk on the sides of the nail, because it is very easy to get that bulk. And if you do that, it kind of like smooths itself back out. I think I got that from working with builder gel in a bottle, but seriously, this stuff is like thick. Some of your top coats are just as thick, I swear. I have this other brand and I'm happy with it. It is definitely not bad. I'm a fan of Beetles. Beetles is my favorite. This one's almost empty, but I can show you guys like it's even thicker than Beetles, so it is really thick. It is nice. I like it a lot. And I'm gonna see if I can reach, oh gosh, I can reach it. Hold on. So this is like builder gel in a bottle, if you guys don't know. And I absolutely love it. I'm definitely a fan of it, but you don't always need it. But this is how thick it is. So it is a very thick consistency. Yeah, it's nice though. It's great for encapsulating. All right, 60 seconds that was. So this is what I'm going to do to decide if we need more. I am going to fill it. I can kind of fill it, but like hardly at all. It's almost lumpy, but it's not. And it looks great. And if I was just making it for me, I would be done. But I may end up making a whole set of these and selling them. I don't know. However, I'm going to show you guys. We're gonna not do another top coat yet. I probably should have done this first, but I just want to show you guys this. So we're going to use the builder gel because I just want you guys to see what it's like to work with the builder gel. And if you notice, this builder gel has like a hint of color to it, but barely any. So I wonder what that's going to do to the whole entire look. We might wipe it off if we don't like it and not cure it, but I'm going to show you. So we're going to go in here and bring it down. Like, it moves differently than polish for sure. Like, you kind of definitely got to move it yourself, but it moves differently. And then you see like the consistency over the foils and what it's done to the whole entire look. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to like be wiping it off because it's a thick amount. It's still going to remain on there. I just don't want that thick of amount. I just kind of did that to show you guys. But when we take some of that thickness off there, you'll notice like we'll be able to see the colors on the foils better, but it's still going to leave like a hint. Like it's going to take some of that shiny crispness away from it, which is okay. Might be a good look. Oh, yeah, see it really like dulled it out. But so builder gel is definitely self-leveling. Oh, I should have did it while it was still thick. Actually, I'm going to put it back on there and let you see. That was dumb of me, I know. Let's just like put a bunch right here so you can see how it moves. I'm going to show you this. So if you look right there, you can see it. And then you can see, like, watch me hold it upside down and it will seriously self-level. I'm trying to, like, show you guys in the camera and hold it upside down. But yeah, you see it starting to form. Now, if we just kind of let it set here, I'm going to hold it, like, down this way so it'll run this way some. You can kind of, like, shake it a little bit. Once you play with builder gel, you kind of get used to how it moves. And you just kind of, like, figure it out. But like that hump right there is going to completely disappear. Like if we just let it, and the warmer your room is or the product is, the easier it self-levels. Yeah, you can see it like totally self-leveling. Okay, so we are not going to try to waste all this product, and we're not going to keep it. So we're going to try to go in and remove that. That was a nice lesson though. I don't know if maybe I'm like teaching you too much per video, or if I should be doing like super short videos. I don't have a clue. We'll figure that out too. You guys could like totally let me know when you watch my videos what sucks and what doesn't, and what you would like to see me do and not do. So this is just rubbing alcohol, my best friend. I go through like so much rubbing alcohol doing press-on nails. And I am taking off all that builder gel. And then we're all the way back to just that top coat. And yeah, so now that I have done all that unnecessary work to show you guys what that looked like. But that would look cute too though. Like the cloudiness over this is a neat look too. That just wasn't what I was going for at the moment. So I just got a dry towel to try to rush this alcohol drying process. I love rubbing alcohol because it dries so fast, which is great because I'm not patient. Okay, so, which is funny that I now do nails because you have to have patience. So we're done with the builder gel. I showed you guys what that does, and this brand is amazing, and they have like a whole kit, and they're great. They're great colors, like nudes and stuff. So that you could do, we need top coat again, so that you could do like your French tips and stuff like this. So, top coat number 3, and this is going to be the last one. I am not putting any more on. This is plenty thick enough. I don't like my fingernails to be too thick, and most people don't. It's kind of weird. Like you can kind of, I didn't mention it, but I kind of go in at the cuticle back here, and I try to push all the polish away from that. Like, that's where you don't want it to be super thick. I, of course, am wearing press-ons right now myself. And I probably, like, I'm going to hold this upside down just for a second. I can probably, like, show you, like, yeah, see if you look at this nail right here. Okay. I let that, like, self-level just a little bit. And now I'm going to put it in the light for 60 seconds, but back to my nails on my hands. But yeah, like you can see, like it's not super thick right there at the cuticle. I'm like not perfect, and so of course I mess up. So right now I'm looking for a nail that like maybe I did it too thick at the cuticle, and I could show you guys what I'm talking about. This pinky maybe, but that actually might be because I used that glue gel all around the rhinestone to keep it from falling off, because I'm trying to perfect that too. But yeah, like you see if it's thick around the cuticle, it kind of just looks a little weird. Whereas if it's not thick, like that is not thick, it like goes in smooth and it looks nice. So yeah. Aren't these cute though? They are short because I realized I used to wear my nails much, much longer. but I realized I can't wear them very long and do nails. How ironic is that? But yeah, I'm trying to learn, like, my rhinestones always fall off on myself. So I'm not like trying to sell them yet with rhinestones because how uncool is that? So I cured this for 60 seconds and yes, that is beautiful. Like, it feels great. It is smooth. It is so, so pretty. And like, how easy was that? Like, it might have took us 40 minutes because it was a lot of trial and error. But like, if I just got right to the point, we could have done that very quickly. So actually, I might come back and do another nail from beginning to end very quickly, so that way it won't be drug out. And I can get the information out there without like having to explain what not to do while I'm doing it. So yeah, very pretty. What do you guys think? Cute nail or what? Ah, I am bad for that too. Like, because the polishes never cure until they're in the light. I am so bad for not getting my lids back on. But yeah, voila. Very cute. Thanks for watching. Comment, good, bad, ugly, all the above. Constructive criticism. If you like my work, if you'd like to see me do anything else, tell me. Thanks.